Every day we see normal people. That's just life. That's normal, right? But once in a while, you see someone you'll never forget. That image stays with you for years. It doesn't fade. This is that kind of person, a rare one. When you look at this guy, the forearms, the arms, your brain almost refuses to believe it. You think, this has to be photoshopped. But it's not. This is a completely different category of human being. People don't just look, they look in pure awe. Trying to understand how something like this is even possible, because this guy is different. A monster. Not just big, colossal. This guy's body proportions are not normal. Just look at his hands. Nothing about them is normal. Basic, everyday things don't work for him anymore. He can't wear jewelry. Rings don't fit. His fingers are too thick. Bracelets? Forget it. They don't even come close. Even putting on a regular glove is a nightmare. And get this, standard handcuffs don't fit his wrists. They're simply too small. His hands are so powerful, it's hard to believe. He can crush a walnut using just 2 fingers. And a watermelon? He can break it open with a single slap. This isn't just strength. This is a different kind of human build. This guy's training doesn't even sound real. His set-to-rep ratio is so crazy, you'd think overtraining gets tired just watching him. Andrey Smaev, aka the Russian Hulk, the Russian Bear, basically a real-life monster. He's 6'1", around 336 pounds of muscle, sitting close to 15% body fat. He grew up in Satis, and as a kid, he wasn't strong at all. Actually, he was pretty weak, even unhealthy. He grew really fast, like crazy fast. And it messed with his body. He had heart issues, tachycardia, and doctors basically told him to stay away from hard physical activity. But you know how that goes. At first, he just played basketball, nothing serious. Then, around middle school, like 8th grade, everything changed. He met this guy named Sasha at a school gymnasium, and that's where he first saw real equipment. Pull-up bars, parallel bars, a few weights. That was it. He couldn't even get into a real gym yet, so he trained outside.
Just starting our training journey, we weren't allowed into the gym because of our age. So we started working out outdoors.
He'd watch street workout videos all the time.
Back then, we were watching videos by Hannibal for King, Juice, Lord Vital, Chris Hiria, Frank Medrano, and Property Workout.
That's what fired him up.
Back then I was 13 or 14 and I would do 300 to 400 pull-ups after school a few times a week. On this playground there were 2 pine trees with a clothes drying rod nailed between them.
That was his pull-up bar. And he'd just start working.
Right after school, without changing clothes or putting away my backpack, I would go to this pull-up bar. I began with 100 pull-ups and eventually reached 400. Now I already weigh over 150 kilograms.
Even during summer breaks, when most kids were doing nothing, he was still training. Bars, weights, whatever he could get his hands on. By the time he was 17, it was already obvious this wasn't normal. He was squatting over 200 kilos, bench pressing 180 kilos for reps as a teenager. The strength didn't make sense, The size didn't make sense. And that's when people realized this kid wasn't just working hard, he was built different.
To be honest, I built 75% of my physique outdoors and at home, using only a pull-up bar and parallel bars. The remaining 25% I developed with weights and gym machines.
You're not looking at genetics anymore. You're looking at an anomaly. This man is casually doing 15 to 20 sets, anywhere from 20 to 100 reps per set. And then some days, he pushes it even further. 1,000 reps.
To record the last set on paper. We did 500 pull-ups on the far grips and another 500 regular pull-ups in one workout. I haven't practiced such a large volume since. On average, I managed 300 to 500 repetitions.
That kind of volume is hard to even imagine. It sounds impossible.
We need to lift a total of 100 tons. In other words, your own weight multiplied by the number of repetitions. It always work until the last drop of sweat, to failure.
Then there's the food. Post-workout, he casually eats 4,000 to 5,000 calories in one sitting, like it's nothing. In a full day, 10,000 calories, sometimes even 16,000.
We don't feel, don't work more than 10 rounds.
For most people, that's a nightmare. Honestly, almost nobody can do that. While most of us struggle to eat enough in a whole day, this guy eats like he's preparing for war. Oh, and he's only 27. But let's be real, age doesn't matter. He's always going to be the biggest guy in the room.
Do you cook all your own meals, or do you have help? Okay. That's another full-time job. Cooking, cleaning, so much work.
All-time cooking.
Full-time, especially for 10,000 calories. I mean, that's at least minimum, I would say 6 meals, right?
Depends, of course, of portions too. How much. Work like Ronnie, eat like Marcus, shit like Kratos.
This guy has got to be that guy. This guy looks like he could be Russia's next super heavyweight super freak.
Look at his size for a second. This doesn't even look human anymore.
My body has adapted to all types of training loads. It's hard to surprise it. I've already tried everything. Training for strength, for high reps, Mike Mentzer's system, with cheating and clean controlled reps. In the end, I came to the same conclusion as Ronnie. You lift as much as you can and do as many reps as possible without losing the feeling in the muscles. And keep the time under tension as long as possible.
Who else in the world looks like Andrey Smaev? Seriously, who? That height, that size, that thickness from every angle. You can search everywhere.
Wow.
What do you think about his conditions?
I am blown away. Blown, and still of such a small waist, to have 25-inch arms and a waist this small is something I've never seen before.
26.
26 now, it grew?
Yes.
It's not just muscle, it's the frame, the proportions, the way his body fills space. Most big guys are tall but thin. Most massive guys are short and wide. He's both. That's why when he walks into a room, everything feels smaller. There's no comparison, no category to put him in, because bodies like this don't come twice in one generation.
Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler and others. If you look at their peak condition and their training, they could no longer perform exercises through the full range of motion because their muscles had become too large. Look, when I try to bend my arm at the elbow, my biceps touch my forearm, which restricts the movement. I can't bend my arm any further unless I do it from the side.
I don't know how he's still growing. He's already over 330 pounds, and it's not stopping. He is still growing. This isn't normal genetics anymore.
How are you able to keep growing and growing and growing? You need to figure this out.
Always pushing myself mentally, like growing and everything.
Goal is to achieve the body of my dreams and to be better today than I was yesterday. Despite my living conditions, I still strive to keep moving forward.
This is Andrey Smaev. And once you see him, you don't forget.